Hello and welcome to Sacred Rainbow Intuitive Guidance Readings. This is Tara, and today's reading is the weekly tarot reading for the collective energies. And just know that the messages received here in this reading are guided by Spirit and is intended for the highest good at the moment you are watching this reading. So not all messages are for everyone. Please take what resonates with you and then let go of the rest. And if you enjoy my reading, let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, then you can click on the bell to receive notifications on my recent uploads. Now let's get started with the weekly tarot reading for the collective for the week of May 4th through May 10th. And I'm going to go ahead and, because I was guided to do like a universal thumbnail this time, I am going to break out and pull a card from, it's the Keys to the Universe cards from Diane Cooper. And I'm just gonna shuffle this up real quick and just pull a card for the weekly energy that wants to come through. So we have Other Dimensions. It's Ascended Masters, Higher Self, Monad. And it says, you are a multi-dimensional being. Part of you is in the third dimension, centered on self. In the fourth, your heart opens and you recognize your soul's eternal journey. In the fifth, you accept mastery and flow with the universe. In sixth-dimensional moments, you truly love the planet and all of her. Every soul is at least seventh dimensional, walking with angels and masters. In the eighth or higher, you accept yourself as a cosmic being. Everyone's monad is 12th dimensional, pure unconditional love, and you connect with this when you open your stellar gateway chakra. And it's under the guidance of this card, it says, unfold yourself in transparent white light. Listen to one tap on a crystal bowl, open your stellar gateway, and tune into your monad. The action of this card says, open your heart and live the best you can. And the key, because there's a key with the card, it says, live your truth. All right, and I'm going to just leave this up here. And I also decided that I'd pull a crystal card. So it's called the Crystal Deck, and you can find links to these card decks in the description box below. But I felt like doing something a little bit different before I go into the reading. And let's pull a card for this week for everyone. Well, I guess Moonstone really wanted to come out, huh? Okay. It says the color usually comes white or cream. Appearance is opaque, veined, in various sizes. The availability is easily obtained. So keywords here is emotional healing, ancient power, and female energy. And there's also a little story on the back of the card. It says the Moonstone holds the ancient energies of the female archetype. So we have a lot of the feminine coming through in this reading already. Okay. It is therefore symbolic of the circular nature of life and the evolution of the self. It resonates with the energies of life and death and sees them as necessary processes to growth. It, like its associated sign Cancer, is a deeply nurturing and spiritual stone. It opens the mind to psychic knowledge and allows us to see through the emotions to the spiritual. It is used for calming the emotions and soothing traumas associated with trying to hold on to material possessions. It helps to open the self to the inevitability of change, allowing us to let go. It brings the unconscious into consciousness and helps heal the old emotional wounds. Beautiful. So we're diving into our feminine aspects this week and allowing us to nurture ourselves and heal ourselves from the past. And Moonstone's coming in as a way so that you can help connect to that aspect even stronger, as well as help to nurture and soothe you during this process. So, Moonstone provides deep emotional healing and encourages clear sighted and open minded understanding of emotional traumas. And the healing of the card, it says, extremely beneficial to all aspects of reproductive health and cycles, including menstruation, pregnancy, childbirth, breastfeeding, and menopause. It balances the entire hormonal system and encourages the body to repair and revive its cycles. Very good for rejuvenating the skin, hair, eyes, and anything particularly associated with aging. The divinatory meaning, so the divination tool of it. So drawing this card indicates it is time to recognize the feminine, the female powers in your life. Are you honoring them within yourself and others? Wow, this is beautiful. Connection to higher self, connection to that feminine aspect of yourself, because we do have both feminine and masculine aspects. All right, and then for the rest of the reading, I'm going to go into the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards and just see what else is coming up for this week from May 4th through May 10th. And I'm just going to spread them out here and pick them up. All right. So we have the Stag, Pride, Leadership. Stag's been coming up a lot. People are standing on their own, really being independent, stepping away from codependency tendencies, and really learning how to stand in their own power, know their own strength, their inner strength, and having the confidence to move forward with that. And diving deep into the emotions and really focusing on healing anything that's no longer serving them, or healing what's no longer serving you, but also diving deep into like a spiritual awakening, spiritual process. The hawk comes in as omens messages. This is messages of new beginnings. So everything that you have worked on, this independent self, this new version of yourself that you've been creating and guided to create. You've really been standing in your own, and you've been listening to your guidance and your intuition. And the double ones coming up is, just double the power of new beginnings, creating your own reality, just creation in general coming through. But also independence. So like we're saying over here, independence is really prevalent and important for you. It's important to have our alone time, to be able to spread open our wings and soar, or climb to the mountaintop and know, sorry about that, I hit the camera, climb to the mountaintop and reach those other dimensions. We may be seeing it here on the physical 3D, but when we let go of what is no longer serving us and we connect with our inner wisdom and our higher selves, that is like climbing a mountain. That is, ascending to other dimensions and meeting up with those ascended masters or angels on the other realms. We have the truth, what is being spoken is the truth, and that deep down, you feel that, you're experiencing it. This bridge, you've created this bridge, and now's the time to walk over it. It's been securely built foundationally. This stone bridge looks like it's been there for for centuries, many years. And it feels like you've been working on it for like that long, right? You've been really trying to change the burdens that you knew weren't yours to be, held on to. But you're trusting, and that's beautiful. You're trusting in your journey. You're trusting in your faith, and you're trusting in this inner guidance, inner wisdom. And don't forget, moonstone's coming in, and if you have moonstone or access to it, if you hold it, keep it in your pocket, keep it near you. It will help provide those, calming emotions and help soothing any traumas that you're trying to process through. And it helps you to release any kind of attachments that you have to those material possessions. And when you're able to let go of those attachments, it helps connect to these other dimensions as well. Because in those states, in those other dimensions, attachments don't exist. All right. So we have the serpent, knowledge, healing. I've been living here this time around in Arizona for just over 5 years, and I had a snake show up at my back door the other day. And my cats, were very intrigued. But it was very interesting. The first snake I've ever seen in Arizona. But, animals show up for different omens. And, the particular snake that showed up was for healing. And, this one's showing up for healing. So know, as you're moving through, and we have 5, and then 51. So with 5s, that's change and that motivation to change. Frog is cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. Spirit's really coming through right now, showing the steps, showing that everything that's already come up in this reading, this is just being, reiterated. That you're taking the time, you're slowly moving through, but you're working through your emotions. Then we have the fire fairy, creative action, optimism. With 30, so that's self-expression and growth, and as you go through each of these different healings and karmic cycles, you are creating a new future. You are closing chapters of these books and either writing new ones or creating whole new stories completely. So focus on yourself and focus on manifesting what it is that you want. Creative new projects, new endeavors, maybe a new business, even a YouTube channel. It's time to take the steps and do that one step at a time. Don't look at the big picture. Just think of what can you do today to bring you one step closer towards achieving your goals and dreams. All right, well, I thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you receive the messages that you are seeking. And if you enjoyed this reading, please, hit that like button. You can comment below, subscribe to my channel, and if you also click on that bell button, it'll notify you when I have my recent uploads. I thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great one. I'll see you next time.